All thanks to SMBA though, that they have given me a pretty good access for the email part and even the Naukri part. Let it be all these things. That is not at all a blocker for me. Till date though, no. I haven't
Okay.
found any obstacle as such. That was the first time. It almost felt like I didn't care ki what is the amount I'm gonna get. I didn't care ki what I am going to receive next. My first point
Okay.
or
Your
first
satisfaction level was
exactly, that was the best part is satisfaction level and that happiness.
welcome all to this session of SMBA Consultants. So we have our esteemed partner, Mr. Khaleeq Ahmed, who is from Bangalore. So he's a franchise unit partner. So we will be discussing in details his experience with SMBA Consultants. So, in while you're working, like you and your team, when you are working, so headhunting is a process in your current setup.
Not exactly, because apparently best all thanks to SMBA though, that they have given me a pretty good access for the email part and even the Naukri part. Let it be all these things. That is not at all a blocker for me. Till date though, no. I haven't
Okay.
found any obstacle as such.
Okay. So, continuing this particular segment which you just explained. So, how was your journey
Till
as on
here,
date till now?
till here. I wouldn't tell it was completely smooth. Everyone would agree to this because the moment I started, everyone knew there was a pandemic started at the same time. But the best part is it didn't go completely zero. I was expecting for a complete downfall. So lucky, I must praise you people and God as well at the same
Okay.
time that things did not fall in a drastic way. And I was expecting for a drastic way, but then Monica, I would thank her. This would be the right platform to thank her, I believe, because when the
Okay.
time she used, I have disturbed her a lot. I
Okay.
have disturbed her a lot, irritated her probably at times, asking
Okay.
questions, especially during the training moments. And
Mhm.
even you would agree because Mr. Soma and Mr. Saurabh have irritated both of you as well at the same time.
Okay.
It's been a pretty good moment and a journey for me wherein I have learned a lot of things. At the end of the day, money comes and goes. What have you learned? That matters a lot. So here, I would tell ki I learned a lot in my journey till date.
So, what are the supports you receive from our end? So,
Yeah.
whenever in your day-to-day activities and all.
Sure. To start up with, when we started up, let's start from the start. When I got into the franchisee investment and completed the process, first of all, getting a help from you in the start, like explaining how this process actually works and how it would be beneficiary to me, how it would be helpful for me down the line. Because at the end of the day, I was just thinking, will it be good enough for my future? I just didn't wanted to do it for 4 or 5 years and drop off and move to a different platform. My plan even today
Okay.
is just like to run this for the next at least as long as SME is there with me. It would be the best part to run. So when I said, I remember telling the same thing to you and Monica and both of you helping me out with the training part especially. I had no idea about Naukri, to be frank enough. I had no idea speaking to candidates on these scenarios and
Okay.
getting in touch with the clients, trying to speak, a self-boasting, let it be your self-confidence, let it be your communication skills. These parts are something which are hyped in me,
Okay.
and this is the major help I would tell I have received
Okay.
from.
Okay. Thank you. And you are aware that every day we have our daily discussions, which we do 10 o'clock sharp. So,
Yes.
what benefits you have received from that particular things which we have initiated
Yes.
on
So
recent times?
this does happen, no? Where in our human tendency, if you're getting all of a sudden like 30 mails all of a sudden, I'm pretty sure no one's gonna read 30 mails. So if at all you're sending updates on this 30 mails
Right.
somewhere in between, I don't think anyone would do that. On the same end, if you're creating a Zoom link and we get on a meet, you are explaining it right then and there in a live manner. That explains in a
Right.
better way, first point, and we get a live update there. Hypothetically assuming, let's assume ki some
Right.
client stopped a particular a closure. He has completely closed the particular openings. And if you have sent that through my mail, or in that case even through WhatsApp, I'm not sure if I would take so much of liberty to understand that, sit and the same thing if that is happening in the meet. I would understand, even because from the time Ruxar has joined in and joining the call, even she keeps telling, she calls up and she tells ki, acha, this particular client has right now stopped and we'll stop working on this. Let's move on to a different client.
Okay.
So meeting has helped in a very high level manner, I would tell.
Okay. So talking about this closure experience, so I think this was a memorable, be it a harsh, be it a good. How you felt after getting one closure out of the positions you worked?
I was jumping on the bed. Sweet and simple answer. I was just jumping because that was the first time. It almost felt like I didn't care what is the amount I'm gonna get. I didn't care what I am going to receive next. My first point.
Okay, your satisfaction level.
Exactly. That was the best part, is satisfaction level and that happiness to be successful in our life. So yeah, that was my first experience.
So any 3 success factors, if you can share with us?
Yes, one success factor is for sure, that is patience here, especially in recruiting. I don't know about other things, also you need patience, but in recruiting I would tell, if you need 100% patience somewhere else, in recruiting you need 200% patience. You need to wait for the client, you need to wait for the candidate, then you wait for yourself, then you wait for the payment. Everything hops in only with patience. That is one thing. One word would be patience for sure. Okay. And yeah, second word will be a little bit of focus.
Okay.
Just because things are not working, just because today might be I might not find a candidate, might be this particular candidate might not agree for the interview, and we lose focus here. I feel that is a very big negative point on your team.
Whenever you're working, so you are from Bangalore. So if I talk about any position which is currently at Noida, where there are clients which is from Noida, or in fact Kolkata, from where we are. So any challenges you face while sourcing people from those areas?
Actually, no, that shouldn't be a problem, because anyways, even we are working from home and we are making sure that contact is only through mobile and email, through calls, and apparently it's only the candidate and my employee who speaks, or me who speaks. So yeah, there's no obstacle as such till date, though. No.
Okay. So there isn't any challenge working on pan-India basis and sourcing candidates?
Not at all.
Any linguistic problem you have faced, like different zones?
Till date, I haven't faced any such obstacle till date, because as you know, I just work and yeah, there's no obstacle and such, and not at least in the area issues and pan India. No.
So thank you for your time, Mr. Khaleeq, and your team. For participating with this discussion with us, and let's go together, let's grow together. Okay, fine.